Hey everyone, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. I mean, this is just a live stream, so I don't know what's really happening at this time, to be honest. But right? Let me make sure. Okay, so let me make sure. No, it's supposed to put some lo-fi, extremely low lo-fi, and now let's lock in. Okay. First of all, I guess this is just the feedback from. So basically, okay, I'm gonna start with this. Okay, so once we're here, what you want to do is you want to refresh this website. Sorry, I think it's fucked up. I don't know what's going on with this. Like, why is it just like fucked up for some reason? Help me! Why is it not working? Like, I swear to God, I had it working. But usually when I refresh it, like, it usually works when I like refresh the page, but it's just not working, man. Hell no. Okay, let me just close this. Please work. There we go. Okay, so pretty much the data, right? So let me show y'all. Firebase. So the data obviously saves, right? So if I go into Firestore database, the data saves over here. Okay, the data saves. But then the problem is when it comes to retrieving the data, right? It needs a display here. So first of all, we're going to go into no products found. We're going to break the problem down, okay, and then approach it from there. So featured parts, that's the first section, right? This is mapping. So let's see where this is coming from. For example, these are the featured products, right? An item. It's up here. Anyways, so featured products, right? What in the fuck did it do? Anyways, I'm just gonna keep spamming this until it fixes whatever it does. But why can't I hear the music? Oh, it's fucked up. Anyways, once we accept this, okay, it seems like we fucked up the thing even more. Product and the quantity. Okay, so we need to add the product and the quantity. That's what it's expecting. So the product, right? And one. Are we taking the quantity? We're not taking the quantity, so let's make quantity optional. Yeah, quantity, exactly. See, it's optional right here, right? So product is the important one. So for example, we're getting the product from up there. Okay. So we'll look into this later. Okay. So first of all, as y'all can see, this is the featured products. So I'm going to go towards this one, which is the featured product. So products, which is coming from here. Okay, we're going to filter, we're going to find the featured products, and we're going to show them here, right? But products is obviously getting this data right here, right? So I need to get this data in a way that it fetches this data, right? It fetches this data and it displays the proper values. For example, it's fetching from the API, right? But maybe I should turn this on. Okay, so we've started the server, the backend server. So it's not bringing any of this data here. So that's a pretty bad thing. So we're going to talk through this problem and we're going to break things down, okay? So first of all, it's fetching from this API, right? Which is this function right here. So obviously we have localhost 5000 / API, and we have products. For example, I go into server.js, which is /products. We'll find /products. Cool. So we have /products, which is this GET request. Okay. So for some reason, right, when it comes to fetching from here, it's just not doing it, right? So create me, okay, so this is what it's expecting in the query, okay? So we're sending a request, right? We're getting the data back, and then we're pretty much mapping through it, and then we're making sure it's, you know, displayed, right? So fetch products is actually working with, where is it? Where is this called? So fetch products is called here, right? And it's also called over here. So product store, this is fine, but there's a problem here. So I'm gonna try to break things down. Hold on. So it's fetching from slash products, right? And it's not displaying the data. Perhaps it's hitting the wrong endpoint, is it? I don't think it's even requesting for the data in the first place. Like, it's supposed to use this API and then it's supposed to fetch for the products, right? But before that, we have what? Where is it? Oh man, let me think about this on paper. I need to talk in order to get this properly communicated. So it's obviously coming from here, right? We're fetching the products. If we're fetching the products here, what was this one then? Why was there an asynchronous function fetching here? Oh, this is a product list. Okay, so product service and product list are two different things. So let me just draw this actually. So product featured and product list is two different things, right? So product featured is what we're gonna get working here. So this is from product featured. Where is it? Featured products. Featured parts, my bad. Let's select this. Okay, so right here, right? This is what we're fetching, and we're fetching from here, going to use product store, and right here we're fetching from this product section, right? So we need to be able to get this properly over here, because this is what we're sending over, right? So if there's no response, okay? So if okay. So we're sending it to 100, right? So if this is if there are stuff, right? If there is nothing, it's obviously not showing me this either. Right? So no, this needs to be different. Because right now it's catering to products. It's also catering to this products. So fetch products is too generic, you know. That's what has happened here. Say okay. So we're gonna get a separate endpoint for fetching the featured products, right? So that's gonna be this endpoint. So we're gonna paste that right below this one, okay? Just to keep track of things. Then I'll stay. Featured products. So this is the one which I need to be fetching from, isn't it? Yeah, so make sure so featured parts, this needs to be fetching, right? This needs to be fetching from this products needs to be different, isn't it? This needs to be featured products. What if I just render everything here, like instead of featured products? Instead of explicitly it's looking for featured products. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that would be better. If I click on this, right, it's going to take me here, and then it's going to let me filter from here. So now we're adding different categories here. So what we could do here is we could get this working properly first. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go into this one, which is, oops, and I'm going to, what's this? Okay, so I'm going to add these in a separate section. Just call it feedback. It's fine. For now it's fine. So let's make sure this is exported. Export mock reviews, product FAQs. Let's make sure it's fine here. Okay, so now we've reduced the number of lines here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure this fetches the data properly. We're going to make sure we go into this page. Where is it? Where can we find showing linked products and products found? It's coming from here, is it? Product list. I don't think it's coming from here. This is a bit of a problem. Products from showing. Cool. Right here. So this is the product grid. So it's rendering off of this component. Okay, so in terms of what's rendered here, where is it calling for these products? It's the calling for products from here, which is the same procedure as calling for this one. Cool. Let's say, for example, so with this, I don't get what's wrong with it, but I think I gotta, how do I escape this bullshit? I don't fucking know. How do I escape this? Okay, wait. Why is this cursor like blinking like this? It's fucked. Anyways, let me try to like, I'm trying to get this to properly work. This is blinking too much. How can I make it stop? Come on, what's up with this? Oh, probably because I'm using log. Response. Fucking kidding me. Where is this coming from? Console.log. That's not. It's not fetching anything, it's not even making the API call. It's not fetching anything. If it's not gonna fetch the products, then how am I supposed to make this work? I'm gonna get like a logger just to see which endpoints I've been hit. Create an endpoint logger. Let's see which page. Exactly, this is the problem with these AI models. Cool. The fuck? Oh, it's because of this. Cool. Now if I go into browse parts, see, I'm not hitting the same point whatsoever. I'm not hitting the same point. See? Still not hitting the same point. See? No, nothing. So it's clearly not hitting the end point, which is annoying as fuck. But we're gonna try to hit this endpoint, so let's say auto parts. It's a lot. What the fuck? So this is working, but then like it's not really fetching, so 5,000, yeah. But we hit this on Wolfman. Can we get out of this? Alright, so now we're hitting this endpoint. Of course we have a problem now. So why wouldn't we, right? Every time I hit the endpoint, it's gonna give me this. So my front end is not hitting this endpoint in the first place, so that's amazing. Straight up. I'm gonna let it do its thing. No, it fucked it up. Come on. Okay, this is not working. Let me copy this. Let me try using Cloud for this instead. So let's say, for example, I'm going to hit this endpoint. I'm going to copy what's going on here. I'm going to put this on here. See what's going on. Okay. Coming from line 126, but let's give it from 126 to 307, so that's 120. It's from here. Maybe from here. Okay, so we go here. Let's copy everything that's happening here within these fields. So everything is obviously over here as well. What we're going to do is we're going to copy this function. We're going to add that here. So now that we have this, let's test this out again. Cool, getting the items back. Now let's test this from the front end. We're still not getting anything back, so it's okay. because we do have the backend working properly, so that's a pretty good thing. Let's make sure the base paths are working properly. So see what it does. So in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this. So let me close all these tabs. Let me grab server.js. We'll grab the parts catalog. So put that here. See? So now this is the product store. So what we're gonna do is we're going to copy this. I'm gonna copy this and then we're gonna put this here. Okay, so we have about 1.1k, almost 1.2k. So once we have this, right, we can have this fetching the products from here. So these products need to be fetched properly. Yeah, hold on. This is not hitting this endpoint. Maybe because this has not been called. Fetch product. It does understand that I'm hitting this endpoint though. Is that the problem? No, not really. Apply these filters, right? And sure, it works, but it works, but at the same time, it's not really making the request, so that's a pretty annoying thing. Because the whole point of this is to make the request in the first place. If it's not gonna do that, then what's the point of all this? That one request, but apart from that, see, those are all from here. Refresh this, we're not getting a request. That's annoying. And we're supposed to be making a request from here. Products/products. So yeah, everything's fine, but I just don't understand why. PI/products. And that's fetching from here. We're not getting anything back. Maybe it's because this is not run on like a use effect type of basis. That's not called. Is it use effect? No. Say right here. Use effect. And cool. So I'm going to try and use this. So let's say for example, yeah, but it calls this function though, so I don't really think it calls fetch products, right? This is called from somewhere. Oh no, it does not call it from here. Fetch products. Does not call it from here. Fetch. It calls it from here. So yeah, it calls fetch products. It says, hey, can you fetch these products? And it should perform this function. But it's not, so it's the whole problem here, right? So you see, this is fetch products. So it's saying call this function for products, or which is this one, right? Just coming from here, right? This is annoying. Fix the problems here. See what sort of solution this will come up with. Anyways, so once we have this running, right? Cool. Let's get this properly running first. Let me try to make this not refreshing. It's not really fetching properly. That's the whole problem here. So I'm trying to make the request. Somewhere is not calling. That means it's referring to this one, right? It's the problem.
Always on the lookout for new tunes?
No.
Spotify Premium lets you explore a catalog of millions.
These are all binded to different endpoints, so what's going on here? Confusing. Yeah, so this is the annoying part about this. For example, like I'm fetching the products, right? I'm fetching the products from here, but it's not really going to, you know, like fetch the products. For example, if I click here, this isn't calling to backend. Selected an array of products. Right. Still giving me this problem. But if I try to add something here, it should display like, I mean, it should add the item. For example, I don't know, like, let's say 21%. Each product, take that. I'll see if this properly works. Make sure this has images and stuff. Okay. That's in time. Let's see if this saves properly, first of all. Okay, cool. So it still has a problem in terms of its rendering, but I'm sure it got the data here, so that's pretty good. See? I guess this is what I did. I don't know. This is what I did. Right. So okay, this should work. Why is it not fetching? So annoying. Let me try something here, right? So this needs to fetch in the first place. Don't want to fetch the products here, come on. It's the basics. Let's work with the admin page first. Now this is to submit the form, but to get the items here. Wait, let me search a bit new. That's the form, right? So this is where everything should be displayed. So filtered products, right? This is where this is coming from, right? Yeah. So this is where I need to. So it is fetching these products and it's filtering. So it is fetching, clicking this, which is technically clicking this, which is technically also clicking this. But then why is this calling this naming convention so confusing? Fetching the product details. And okay, you know what? Let's call it fetch products here. And here, let's make this product details instead. Cool. So for example, fetch products. This is called here and here, right? Yeah, so from here, that's when we call, from this fetch product, we call it in this function, which is fetching product details. Now from here, we can have this function. Right, so then everything has a different layout. API, so now, if I go into last parts, right, let me refresh this. It's not hitting the endpoint, I don't know why. This is working, so. So it's just pulling one for some reason. The fuck is the point of pulling one? Why are they pulling one? It's not even featured. It's just a random one. Oh no, it is pulling multiple, my bad, I'm tripping. So it is pulling this one, and this one. 3 of them. With the number of pages and everything as well, so pretty cool. But it is not pulling. It's not even telling me if anything's missing, to be honest. Like, see, it's like. Okay, what's up here? Say for example, admin, login, start tray, API response is not an array. Let's say for example, let me say something. So let me try to fix this problem. But I need to double check what's going on here, so. But we're getting these problems from over here, isn't it? It's not in the array. Right here. Let's look at this code, let's see what's our response we can get. This even works in the first place. If it works, then good. If not, then it's a problem. What's up here? Oh, fetch product details. So let's say for example, fetch. What? Featured products. Do we fetch featured products? What the fuck? Okay, it seems like if I can get this properly running, then that would be better. Yeah, seems okay for now. If I can get this to work. Fetch product details. So I mean, fetch product details should now be a thing, right? It's not gonna be the same though. Where is? Make sure that function. Spaces here. Where is this coming from? Man, this is already there though. What's up with this? Like, why does it keep fucking up? Like, come on, bro. I'm right at this point. Come on, just fucking fetch product. Page up product data. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Look at that. Look at that. I got this running. So, one quantity. I'm gonna make this 1, 4, 4. Now, 4, right? I should update the quantity of the Honda. Quantity of the Honda. Where's the Honda? From like 1 to 4. There we go. Boom. So we have this, right? We have this running. Let's see if the delete function works. Boom. Okay, so now it's gone, right? So once the delete function is done, actually, then we refresh that. So once the delete button is clicked, trash icon. So once this is clicked, you want to make sure this it pretty much just deletes the item, right? So once it's clicked and once it's done to an extent, it should pretty much yeah, so once this is done, set power to delete. This complex is fucked there. I'll just leave this for now, but we got this working, so that's pretty good. Yeah, let's go on products. So we have the products, okay, it's working out. One step closer, please. Okay, so we have some problems here. Product details, replace, okay, so it's a... What's the problem? Uncut. Not the best, but could be better, to be honest. But it's doing okay. So you can enter like a... The UI's fucked up. But I mean, we're getting somewhere, so that's pretty good. There's a lot of work that needs to be done here. Right, we can get these stuff here though. So... This is because that's the banner that I've added for these two products. So if I do this, and if I for example, if I click on both of them, the banner is obviously the same on both of them, that's why it shows the same banner. Plus, what is that showing? Fuck. It was just working. What? Why is it not working now? Come on, it was just working, come on. Don't do this, man! Okay, so when I go back from here, right? When I click here, it's working. First image is obviously showing. You should be able to select between images and stuff, that's fine. But these are what are the parts here that we have? Categories, probably like subcategory release. What's this? Release. This is under subcategory, but then the category, what's the category then? Category electrical. Release. Are they both release? What? Then why the fuck is it showing the same shit? Yeah, there's a filtering problem here. Yeah, see? Okay, never mind, there's a filtering problem. Oh, it's because I'm... Oh, never mind. Yeah, we're supposed to be auto filter, but... Not doing that, so it's fucking great. Oh man. I need to go back and then go forward from here. I need to go here. There we go. We have it working to an extent, so that's pretty good. Now I need to... We have this appearing here. Cool. If I click on engine parts, see, filters and stuff, you can filter from here. You can go on the admin section. You can log in, you can modify. So obviously we're going to make this more secure. We can't just keep it like this. We're going to make things more, you know, much better than this. So this custom that we're doing with this, it's not going to be the same shit that's going to be there tomorrow, so... If any of you guys are plan on hacking this, then it's not going to be a thing, so... I'm going to encrypt the shit out of this and make sure everything is properly done, so... Fuck any hackers. Products. Oh. So... Why does it do that? Like, I'm actually curious, like, why does it fetch when it's supposed to... When I go from here, it just doesn't fetch for some reason. Like, what's the fucking... The weird problem is that? Makes no sense. It's using the API, so that's very good. You refresh? See, now it's gone, right? See, now it's not doing that shit when I'm on this page. See, now it's not doing that shit. It's fucking trippy. I have no idea why the fuck it does that. Like, if I go slash admin, if I log in, if I go back, oh, now it's, where is it? Here. I click this. There's a second request. See, now it's working, now it's displaying. The fuck? Okay, this is so annoying. Like, I don't get why this is doing what it does. Like, when you only need the database records and shit, so pretty good. From there, just need to make sure this is going properly. Filtering and shit. Contact us, all good. I'll add like a button on the bottom right, just to make things easier. Button that is on the bottom right corner. Cool. What the fuck? Okay. That button component. What is it called? So let's make this a separate component. Let's call it what's up. .tsx. Boom. Vector. Let's export this. Cool. Okay. What? Well, I mean, it opened the fucking thing, but it didn't fucking redirect, so that's fucking annoying. Okay, let's think. What can I do different? So we have this. Obviously, we need to fix. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed here. We have everything in terms of you know, other information, right? Cool. So we need to fix this problem, and we also have we need multiple images here. Apart from that, we need to fix the filtering. So let's say ID based pages plus filtering plus what else? Admin section is fine now, so it's all good. Cool, this is fine. So we can click on this edit button. We can edit these stuff over here. We can edit daily product. So for example, set it to 0. Daily product. Boom, now in stock. So should update that over here as well. So once we have that, we can even delete this. Click that button. Delete. It's gone. Just this. So now that we have this, the sections and everything, so all good. All good. Seems like it's fine. It should be fine. All these stuff are fine. Okay. So now that we have this needs to be fixed. What else? Well, it should look like this. Yep, there we go. So yeah, this needs to be fixed. Footer, so let's say footer. Let's go all the way to this bottom. Doesn't need to say that. We could even have. No, it's fucking weird. Alright. Up. List view. Transmission. Why does it keep doing that? Okay. Well, I was studying this queue when you saw him. Yo. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm from Sri Lanka. I'm assuming you're Indian, right? I'm from Sri Lanka. Neighboring country, brother. Up at 5:21. Haven't slept all night. Just trying to get this to work because this is one of my friend's businesses and I'm directly part of it, so it's like I need to get this working properly. Not quantity 6. So I'm using Firebase over here, and I'm using Cloudinary for images and stuff, so that's what we have here. And this needs to be fixed, and once this is done, then the filtering needs to be done properly based off categories and subcategories. So we have the category, inside there we have the second year batch. I'm in my last 2 weeks of university, bachelor's CS. After that I should be, yeah, I should be done. I have a few repeats and stuff, so I need to fix those, finish those, but apart from that, I should be done. Right now I'm just like, you know, finishing up on these stuff because I want to sleep as well. Search of featured parts. Featured parts, how can I get this to work properly? Because it was working, but then now it's like, I don't know what's up with it, but fetch products. Yeah, I mean, this is working, but this is calling for a different thing, that's the problem. No, it's supposed to be calling to fetch featured products, that's why. Fetch featured products over here, it needs to call, not products, right? I need to have a separate one called fetch featured products. And featured products needs to be calling a separate entity. It's gonna kind of mess things out though, it's the problem. Okay, so this needs to be all the featured parts, right? So anything that has a true value for featured needs to be featured over here, and it needs to be on a shuffle basis, so there needs to be an algorithm, shuffle algorithm, but that's like the least of my concerns right now. But this needs to, it's fetching from the wrong spot, because it's fetching from general, where is it? So we have the products, and then the featured products is not fetching right, so fetch featured products. Okay, so that's over here. So I can make this, right? This endpoint. Let's say, for example, let's see what sort of solution Claude gives. Okay. How can I do this? So we have the fetch featured products, right? And then that needs to be displayed over here. So this needs to work properly. If it's too complex for this to figure out, then I'll try Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, crazy. It's a nice statement. Featured products, for example, import link. So that's like over here. Wait. I messed up. Let me get this from scratch. Okay, so I'm gonna get this function, right? I'm gonna get this function. And then we're gonna say, make sure okay. It's fine. It's fine. I think it's better if I just didn't, you know, do the whole functionality over here. That way I can just like have everything sort of organized and stuff, so it's easier. So I now have everything like all over, and these functions here as well. I'll have featured functionality within the component, so I have done this with Next.js, which was my choice, but it was like the boilerplate was built by Bolt or Laravel, whatever. So Laravel built like the boilerplate UI and everything. So I had to use normal React because everything was sort of built, and you know I can't really migrate at that point. So I was like, you know what, I'll stick to it. Okay, so we have a few things that we need to fix here. Featured products. Let's see what sort of fix it gives. I didn't read to it properly, but any fix is a fix, right? So fetch featured products, right? Right. Right. So what if I fetch featured products? Can I get rid of this? Please work. Okay, well, we're getting somewhere, so that's pretty good. I'll get rid of this. API URL. But why is it working like this? You know what? Let me just comment this out. Cool. Still not fetching, so yeah, there's a few other problems here. I don't quite see. What's this? Product argument of type product is not assignable to right. Right. Okay. No, I need to import this properly. So let's say insurance season is coming and I have no knowledge to grab. And so any suggestions to where to start after my insims? Internship, right? So honestly speaking, I think you should use roadmap as such, and I use this for cybersecurity and W3 schools. These two websites are like really good. If you go on roadmap.sh right here, so once you're on this website, you can select like all the different things that you need. So like pick a niche and then like specialize in it. I would say go towards JavaScript, because JavaScript is something that's used like widely and it's like the easiest to master as well. And I would say just go all in on JavaScript and build a few projects as well. And you know, over here you can learn about JavaScript in detail. You can learn about more specific things like front-end and back-end over here. And if you want, you can also learn things like TypeScript from here itself. So like to get the foundation, you can do it from here. And to get the rest of it going, like the roadmaps, the front-end for example, you can see what's, you know, so you can just zoom out. You can just get you can click into these, you can understand how this works. This is like a really good guide. And it's also full stack, which means it covers both front-end and back-end. So when you want to be specific about where you want to go towards, I would say front-end has more jobs. It's easier to get towards front-end than back-end. So I would say first get towards front-end before you go towards back-end. But when I did it with like both of them combined together. So I did full stack. So these roadmaps, if you follow this and build projects on this, you can get like really good. You combine this with a few cloud technologies like AWS, boom. See? You can get really good. You just need to like think like a software architect. And those roadmaps are here as well. So like software architect is someone that's like a senior and full stack engineer if you think about it, you know? You look at the whole system design and principles and things. You know, they basically software architects are the guys who make sure like problems like these don't happen. So you need a solid engineered system design in order to. Coding is not actually the hardest part because it reduces a lot of time wasted if you have a proper design going. But if you don't design the system properly, that's what differentiates a intern from like a senior level developer. Is the fact that a senior dev understands how to design the application. So like I'm no senior, but what I've seen from many seniors is that they know not just to give like write an algorithm about how to do X or do Y, right? They understand how to get the whole system running properly. For example, these keys and everything, right? How everything needs to be connected with each other. For example, like this table is connected with what? I don't know. This one is connected with, like this one is connected with the other, this one is connected with this one. How are we going to establish this connection, right? So there's important things like those, right? Those stuff are not stuff that are going to be taught at university, but it's important for the rest of your life, even after data structures and algorithms. Data structures and algorithms, I would say, is really good because it forces you. I mean, you don't need to be a lead code genius, honestly. You just need to be good at applying those algorithms into different problems in different time and space complexities. I don't really do it as much, but you know, I'm trying to get good at algorithms, because everything here even is algorithms, you know, as it just gets different levels of algorithms, and I could have written a much simpler, much better application if I knew, if my algorithm knowledge was good. Data structures is just like what you use to write those algorithms. Like, let's say for example, arrays, the whole data, but then algorithms like the instructions that you give in order. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I can tell you. And build a lot of projects, I would say. Build like a really good, get like a good resume, and yeah, you can go into any of these roles. If you have a lot of volunteering experience on your resume, then like, you know, university volunteering, you can go towards one of these. If you don't like tech, that is. But yeah, W2 schools is really good. I would say I would highly recommend this. This is like the resource that I've used. This is the resource a lot of other friends of mine have used as well. We even learned AWS from this. So everything's like super simplified. And I also use this tactic where I use Windows Shift S and I stack things on Discord. For example, like cybersecurity, I would stack everything on me. And I would also use GPT to clarify my doubts, and I would paste those like this, see, like, with the keyword, and understand how to do things. So that way I move faster. See, from here. So anyways, you get the point. So see, so all these, some of these notes, right, are from GPT and W2 schools. That's how I learn. See, like over here, all these are from W2 schools. So I do Windows Shift and S, and then I take snips like these. I take this, and then I just draw. And then from there, I just paste it here with the keywords. So that's just like a quick tip. And yeah, let me try to finalize this last bit. And probably have to sleep because I haven't slept all right. Featured parts. What's the problem here? See what sort of solution. I did not see what the problem was in the first place, so that's okay. Yep. This is coming from that's for example. No worries, man. Good luck on your journey, by the way. I would say don't give up. Like with the current job landscape, I would say don't really give up on it. Like, you know, it's pretty depressing with the whole, you know, saturation and everything, but don't really give up on it. You just need to be like a senior level engineer, to be honest. Like, you need to be senior level in order to be a junior at this point. So try to aim for like a senior level type of knowledge level when you're a junior. Even if you get an internship, just work your way all the way towards like the senior levels to be a junior, as a junior. So, you know, because you have roadmaps and everything, you know, so it's easy. It's not easy, but with time, you can get good at it. I wouldn't say rush it, but at the same time, you can, you know, different things how to do, and yeah. So for now, let me try to get this running properly. So this is the if function. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and see the root cause of this problem. So generally it's actually not, it's not even this in the first place. Product use state. Use state product. I just see where this is used. It's used here and it's used here. So it's taking two different arguments. Why is it taking two different arguments? Product form, okay. Interesting. The featured products need to take two different arguments. There's product and I don't quite get this part. Okay, let's create like an interface, I guess. Tell you what. Okay, so it's referring to this, that's fine. So with this over here, right, we're going to set this as a, I think null should work for now. So this is where the problem is coming from. So that's where the problem is coming from, okay. Not assignable. Parameter of type, right. Do you think these kind of, honestly, don't watch much live streams? Early in the morning, I'm pretty curious. Right. I do try to live streams from time to time, man. I don't really have like a specific schedule. I just do it like when, you know. So I just like, because we're building like this nice system, so I want to like, you know, document it to look back on it one day as well. That's like main exact reason why I'm doing this right now. It's like it's not my like, not really to make content. I'm not really a content creator per se. I'm just like, I just do this for fun. Where is this? How can I get this? There's a problem here. Why is it not fetching? I'm probably just gonna like hop off in like 5 minutes because it's pretty late and I need to get this properly working, so. Yeah, we have these, what's 1 and 4? What even are these? Fetch feature products, let's say for example. I'm gonna cloud this for now. Let me grab this one and products. Yep, I knew it. It's fine. No, just product. Yep. What's the difference between these two? They're completely different. I don't know which one is right. What's the problem? I think this one is the right one. Pretty sure this is the right one. Okay. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Let's see. Okay, so apart from that, I also need to understand where was I again? Over here, right? Okay. Let's check. Originator response. I'm gonna paste this here for now, just to see. So the rest of the functions are here. What's new? Okay. Let's see if this works. I just want to see if this works in the first place. Let's comment this out. Oh no, it's because everything needs to exist here. That's fine, I can just comment this out and I can paste the other one. Is it still problematic? Right, it's because there's an interface here, okay. Yeah, it's not accepting this one. TypeScript issues, man. Give it this open. But if you can link, can you link on? It's someone senior. I'm actually not. I'm not like senior. I'm like a final year student, but I don't really even have an internship, bro. I skipped internship year because I wanted to quickly finish off the. Yeah, sure. This is my. It looks like a pretty sus profile, but yeah, I just have like a. My profile's not the best, to be honest, but I mean it's decent, I guess. I post about the stuff that I'm working on. So this is the one I'm working on right now, which is the application that we're building. So yeah. Let's say, for example, yeah, so this is, what, did it change a lot? I actually have no idea what it changed, so, bulk feature update, bulk updated feature, what, where does this find it functioning? Let me just try it, let's see if, oh, this is causing problems. Yeah, this is causing problems. I need to go through this code properly, and I need to understand what's, you know what, let me think of just adding this part. Robin, what, I was even I was watching SQL and disappeared as in, what do you mean? Right, it's probably because it's related to senior software engineering. Yeah, I'm not a senior, I'm just working on like one of my friend's businesses. Like basically like the system is for his business. So it's a pretty cool project because I get that experience as like a guy who doesn't even have an internship, so where I did declare this interface, did I? I got this interface above, but I did not declare this. Let me put this here. Oh yeah, I need to import Axios. Axios. I don't really need Axios, but sure, I guess. It's because. Oops. Yep, you should have a job. Okay, we're facing another problem, but it's progress, I guess. Alright, see you, man. Take care. Thanks for coming by the way. It was nice meeting you guys. I'm also probably gonna head to sleep in like 5 minutes. I'm trying to like get this done as much as possible before I go to sleep. This is fine. I'm second year, so senior to me. Right. I'm actually, I think I might be younger than you guys. I'm like 20 years old in September, so yeah. Not that young, but TSX, this is the, okay. So we're getting enough on there. What's the problem here? This keeps happening, but it's okay. Let me just get where this is coming from. Might go to sleep. Right, same here. Almost 6 AM. Almost same time zone, right? This is the problem. It's coming from here. See you, man. Bye. Go to sleep. It's 6 AM in India. Yeah. Same time. this one. Okay, so if I can get the message behind this exactly. Right. What's the real problem here? Four. Okay. What's this? So it's telling me that right, okay, so okay, no problem. Doing double APA, like APA/APA. So let's see where this is calling. Okay, so it's API URL, it's service API, so that's why it. Cool. Next. Okay, so now it's showing me that. So now it's just not working. But it's making the request, I think. So it's okay. Feature products, yeah. So now it's mainly backend work, I think. Here. I need to fix the endpoint, which is this one. So this right here. This function right here. I'm gonna get this as a snapshot so that way it saves, right? So that's fine. Keep this saved. So right here is where I need to fix the problem, so I'm not gonna fix this. Query, yep. That's because of those. Okay. Get rid of it. Yep. This should do the job. More problems. Query requires an index, right? Query. Okay, but Where is it? I just lost it. Where is it? Bro, I just had it. That's because I save it, that's fine. Look. It's not a problem. Let me think. That's all. Status. So it's good time to build. That's done. I think it should be fine. Yeah, it's basically about getting this properly working. And then it should work. And everything should show up. So. It's good that we're doing indexing here, so that's pretty, you know. Anyways. Yeah. Pretty much it for now. Just doing the indexing now. Yep. So I can just stop the server for now. To get a fresh copy of that. It's gonna show me the same error. Come up. There we go. Yep, that's what we're doing here. We're doing here. Yeah, we can just give it some time. Cool. What? Yeah. Hold on. Let me fix this.